Tf2 is one of the most iconic games ever made, whether that is due to its brilliant character design, its innovative gameplay, or its very unique art style. The game has a fantastic art direction. However, what is arguably the most loved and cherished part of the game is its soundtrack. But what exactly makes the soundtrack so unique? One of Tf2's biggest advantages from the start is its era and genre. The game is set around the late 60s and early 70s. Its main themes are all about sabotaging the opposition and espionage, which is heavily inspired by the movies of that era. Peter Gunn, Dirty Harry, and specifically Magnum Force. Now you might actually recognize this track, because it's the same one used for Meet the Sniper.
I guarantee you'll not go hungry, because at the end of the day, long as there's two people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead.
Valve strangely decided to make a modified version of Magnum Force's track for Sniper instead of making him an original theme. My guess is that they did not think an original track would fit better. Directors talk about the many times the placeholder music for a scene was better than the original track they ended up with. Nevertheless, Sniper's theme choice directly shows us what Valve, the game's composer, Mike Moraski, drew their elements from. As Mike said before,
Team Fortress, I have really mined that 60s feeling quite a bit. The 60s meets Italian cinema kind of thing.
And it doesn't really end there. Themes such as Engineer's More Gun draw a lot from spaghetti westerns with its distorted, deep, and harsh-sounding baritone guitars along with the percussion.
And you best hope not pointed at you.
Fun fact, Engineer's theme is also a modified version of another track. This one's name is Someone Else's Song by Wilco. And also, some elements of soul and funk in tracks such as Red Bread. Here is a soul track for comparison. But what ties Tf2's soundtrack together is its military elements, the emphasis on the marching snare drum and general percussions used in military bands. This is done to keep the main game's theme of mercenaries at war always present. The Art of War is the best example of this, as it is practically stripped from all the other diverse elements that the soundtrack carries and focuses primarily on the percussion. The reason for this blend of genres is the characters themselves, as each mercenary comes from a very unique background and carries a distinct personality. The game tends to musically respect that, like Spy's Petit Chou-Fleur imitating French cafe music.
Ah, ma petit chou-fleur.
And Medic's Archimedes being Klezmer European folk music.
Withstands his voltage. But I'm very certain you're
What was noise?
It's a sound of progress, my friend. Perfect.
Kill me.
The musical blend of genres does not end with the characters. as it also extends to the seasonal events that the game pioneered. One of its earliest being the Haunted Halloween special, which changes the game's musical style to a more sinister sounding one. The tracks for the Halloween event are heavily inspired by carnival music and haunted houses. The Scream Fortress tracks do not take themselves seriously and capture that silly villainous vibe quite well. In addition, Mann Vs Machine features an electronic spin on the soundtrack that sets it apart and highlights how different this mode is from the regular game. It is inspired by alien invasion movies with an ominous tone and a wobbly sounding lead. It features the most chilling bass line the game has, as the red and blue team band together to defeat a common robotic enemy. Notice how different this feels compared to the main game. It almost feels like a spin-off. A similar tone can be found in the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. The soundtrack is anything but homogeneous with the massive variety it carries, but I would say that the main three genres TF2 draws from are spy music, jazz rock, and spaghetti western. There is a reason this soundtrack is so widely loved. It's very unique and diverse compared to any soundtrack from a first-person shooter that has been released to this day. It is masterfully crafted and is a cherry on top of an already fantastic game. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is my very late 1K special. I am very grateful to have reached that number. And this was my very first try at making an analysis type video. I really hope you liked it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content like this. I will be making tutorials and essays on my second channel, so if this is something you are interested in, please do check it out. I will be making a tutorial on how to make TF2-like music there. Until next time.
Indeed. And now he's here to f*** us!